Boy, let me tell y'all something. Y'all almost did not get this gameplay. Y'all almost didn't. I've grown into a certain habit to where if I see a confirmed sweat and possibly another sweat, I leave. But that's at the time of this recording. At the time of this actual gameplay, if I see one sweat in a small lobby, I'm out of here. The guy beside me with the cosplay Red Hood outfit on, who got recruited to the SWAT team, he's a sweat. You can tell by his badge. So in the back of my head, as I'm loading into this match, I'm like, alright, I'm gonna reset and see if I can get me a better matchup. Well, shit. All of the exits are locked. Well, if I head up to the gun battery where the timed safe is, I should be able to find 20 wire. If not, maybe about 3 electronics, and I can find the other 2 to leave at another exit. And you can tell I'm ready to leave because I didn't even put on body armor. And yeah, I have body armor, but like I said, I didn't put it on yet. So, I'm going to run down here and try to find some wire. But this is the timed safe after all. Well, after a start like that, it only makes sense for me to put on said body armor, especially now that I have a PSD myself. So, cool. And yeah, I'm going to destroy the PPSH. Damn, you know what I just realized? I ain't even done my intro. Welcome back to Vigor. It's your boy, Stealth Jet, back in the mix, you know what I'm saying? If you're new here, my videos tend to have a, how can I put it? A very relaxed, very strategic, very logical flow to them. And that's why you have objectives in the top right hand of your screen. Because I like to treat this game like a really good ass PlayStation 2 game. And I treat, you know, these players in here who are actually real people like AI. Like this guy running up this hill. If you don't see him, that's fine. Because I do. And the reason why I'm prone right here is because I don't want him to see me. Just like back in the good old days of Metal Gear Solid and, in some senses, Assassin's Creed, where you don't want your opponent to see you so you can tell them and then cap them when they deserve to be capped. In this case, I try to stalk people. I try to. But sometimes things kind of go left, and I have to deal with it. Deal with it meaning they already spotted me, so I gotta deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So where did this guy go that ran up the hill? Well, I don't know for now, but I do know the barred house is in the town on the other side of this here emplacement, or the next emplacement. So you know me, I try to make the airdrops radiated in all my matches because it forces the person to leave with the red chest, as the devs put it. I'm gonna climb up this ladder, and I'm going to exit out the top of this here gun emplacement. And when I do, I don't see the guy. And I'm like, alright, well, if he didn't go that way, then maybe he looted the truck with all the good stuff in it. And if you've been playing this game for a while, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This truck right here. But to my surprise, the truck is looted, and this comp station is off cooldown. Yeah, the truck's looted. Well, shit. Also, somebody uses the detector. Now, what happens next tells me that I might be dealing with a sweat. So I was pinged at that house, right? Look what happens. Preemptive mortar strikes. That's the equivalent of using a port. If you get a splat, then you know somebody's there. But I'm not there. Not no more. You know what I'm saying? So he wasted a mortar strike. Maybe from the truck that we just seen. In the words of the main villain from the Saw movies, Jigsaw. That's his name. His name is Jigsaw. In the words of him, let's play a game. There's a hostile bush nearby. See if you can tell me where it is. Let me tell you how I know he was there. His height, compared to mine, was obviously higher. When I look up through a bush, shouldn't I see skylight and not a dark-ass figure? I initially thought it was like the base of the bush. You know, like the thick-ass, like, base of a tree, except it's a bush. I thought that was that. But then something said, no, because sticks are straight and not curvy. That's somebody's elbow. And sure enough, it was. So now he's dead. And I peeped he had an H-bar T on him, and I do want that H-bar T, as it is tied for the favorite weapon in this game compared to the VSS. I'm going to throw a radiation grenade right here, where the airdrop's going to land at. You know, radiation storm strat. And I'm going to run up this hill, because I think I heard somebody coming. And sure enough, if you look across the gun battery, Let me tell y'all something. He got it and then immediately died. Immediately died. Rewind the video and look at my compass. You'll see a solid cube. And then it's going to disappear. And then it's going to flash immediately afterwards. He literally got the airdrop, took about 4 steps, and then died due to radiation. Now, to those of you who are like, Jet, why didn't you shoot at him? Here's the thing. If I shot at him right there, when I was like watching him, he would have gotten spooked and not gone for the airdrop. And I know there is the whole argument of, well, if you shoot him, you could have killed him. Again, that's true. But there is one saying that goes on in war. Never interrupt your enemy while they're making a mistake. My initial plan was to let him get the airdrop, let him inhale a shit ton of spicy air, and as he's running away from said airdrop, his health will be low enough to where all I need is maybe a burst, if not 2 bullets, and then I'm gonna kill him. Because his health is so low. Or his maximum health was so low. That was the plan. But radiation was too powerful, and so he died. Now, I know I did say I became an indirect threat in a very famous ass video of mine, but I would like to call this a shadow threat. As in, he didn't know he was my 4th kill, but I knew he was my 4th kill. And yeah, I did trade in a Vigor for an H-bar T. I like weapons that use skill. H-bar T needs skill. A Vigor needs prone and 3-round burst. And the only reason why I'm carrying it on me, or carried it on me, was for this head-ass mission. But at the time of this recording, voice recording, not gameplay recording, the mission's done and over with. So, I'm sorry ahead of time for the Bugle F1 spam that y'all might get. But there's a certain percentage of y'all who like seeing people drop due to, you know, slightly powerful-ass weapons. But anyways, I'm not going to hold y'all here for the rest of this encounter. Let's skip toward the end. Like I said, y'all almost did not see this encounter. Almost. But, once I got those 2 kills back to back, I said, you know what, this might actually be something. This might actually be. Now, as far as that whole hostile bush thing, that was a 1 in a million shot. Because 9 times out of 10, you can walk straight past a bush and don't know somebody's in it. If they're hiding well enough. What he should have done was went prone. If he would have went prone, I would have walked straight past him. But he was on one knee, with his weapon in his hand. Which meant, the camera was zoomed in on him, so he had to be on one knee to see outside said bush. And y'all wonder why, whenever I walk around, my weapon is always on my back. I'll be sure to catch y'all next time. Until then, peace.